Prime Minister Sonexay Siphandone arrived in Hanoi on January 6 morning, beginning a two-day official visit to Vietnam, where he will co-chair the 46th meeting of the Laos-Vietnam Intergovernmental Committee. Prime Minister and his wife arrived at Hanoi by International Airport on January 6 morning for an official visit to Vietnam. This is Prime Minister Sonexay's first visit to Vietnam after he was elected Prime Minister of Laos on December 30, 2022. The visit takes place at a time when relations between the two countries are developing well, with a high level of trust developed in political ties. Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh hosted a welcoming ceremony in Hanoi on January 6 morning for Prime Minister Sonexay Siphandone and his wife on an official working visit to Vietnam. The welcoming ceremony takes place at the Presidential Palace in Hanoi shortly after the Lao Prime Minister's arrival in the morning. The two leaders then hold talks at the government headquarters and witnessed the signing of a number of cooperation documents between ministries, agencies, and localities of the two countries. At the talk, Vietnamese Prime Minister Chinh welcomed the first official visit to Vietnam by Prime Minister Sonexay Siphandone in his new capacity and highly valued the achievements that the party, state, and people of Laos obtained recently, especially maintaining political social stability and national defense security and boosting economic recovery. He said he believed that under the leadership of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party, or LPRP, Laos will overcome all difficulties and challenges and successfully implement the 9th Five-Year Socio-Economic Development Plan, continue to successfully carry out the resolution of its 11th National Party Congress. He thanked the Lao Party and state for their valuable support to Vietnam in the past struggle for national independence and the present national construction and development, while affirming that Vietnam always measures and gives the highest priority to the special relationship between the two countries. For his part, Prime Minister of Laos, Sonexay Siphandone, expressed his appreciation of and congratulated Vietnam on its achievements in socioeconomic development, defense security, and foreign affairs, which helped raise the country's prestige and position in the international arena. They were considered a great source of encouragement and support for Laos' national safeguarding and building. Prime Minister Sonexay Siphandone took the occasion to thank Vietnam for the valuable support and assistance it gave to Laos in the struggle for independence and national development. The two prime ministers expressed their delight at the sound development of great friendship, special solidarity, and comprehensive cooperation between Vietnam and Laos in all fields, including the consolidation of political relations, the regular exchange of high-level visits and meetings, and the deepening of collaboration in defense, security, and foreign affairs. Besides, economic, trade, and investment cooperation continues to witness positive changes. Vietnam currently has 241 investment projects in Laos with a total registered capital of $5.47 billion, ranking third among countries and territories investing in Laos. Total bilateral trade turnover in 2023 was estimated at more than $1.5 billion. Cooperation in other fields such as education, training, culture, science and technology, tourism, and people-to-people exchanges is constantly strengthened. Regarding future cooperation direction, the two prime ministers agreed to increase the exchange of high-level visits and contacts. Prime Minister Chinh proposed both governments concretize and effectively implement the agreements between the Politburos of Vietnam and Laos and outcomes of the meeting between General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, Nguyen Phu Trong, Secretary General of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party and President of Laos, Thongloun Sisoulith, and President of the Cambodian People's Party, CPP, Hun Sen. The two prime ministers consented to continue improving the effectiveness of defense and security cooperation to effectively address new challenges. The two sides will strengthen the connectivity between the two economies of Vietnam and Laos, especially tourism, continue to promote the Vietnam-Hanoi Expressway and Vientiane-Vung Ang Railway projects and other key cooperation projects. They will also strengthen tripartite cooperation between Vietnam, Laos, and an appropriate development partner to attract more resources for collaboration projects. Discussing regional and international issues of mutual concern, the two prime ministers emphasized the importance of maintaining peace, security, and stability in the region, including maintaining ASEAN solidarity, common stance, and centrality in regional security and strategic issues such as the East Sea, known internationally as the South China Sea issue. They also agreed to continue to coordinate closely and support each other at the regional and international forums such as ASEAN, the United Nations, and the Mekong sub-region cooperation mechanisms, and boost close cooperation between Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh affirmed that Vietnam would be ready to support Laos to successfully perform international responsibility in 2024, including the ASEAN chairmanship. On this occasion, he conveyed greetings, good health, and New Year wishes from Party General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong and Vietnamese leaders to Party Secretary General and President of Laos Thongloun Sisulit, Chairman of the Lao National Assembly Sasampon Phongvihan, and senior leaders of the party and state of Laos. After the talks, the two prime ministers witnessed the signing of 4 cooperation documents, including a protocol on border guard cooperation between the defense ministries of Vietnam and Laos, a memorandum of understanding or MOU on cooperation plan between the Government Office of Vietnam and the Lao Prime Minister's Office, a MOU on development and connectivity of border trade infrastructure between the governments of Vietnam and Laos, and a cooperation plan for 2024 between the Vietnamese Ministry of Education and Training and Laos Ministry of Education and Sports.